Top 10 most popular sports. Sports are popular for several reasons. Keeping healthy, for example, is often cited as a reason for participating in sports. Others would tell you it's for entertainment. Sports have become popular these days, especially with people who do not even participate in them. Since time immemorial, people have been interested in the sports and the people who participate in them. Today, we take a look at top 10 most popular sports in the world. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification to get alert when we release new content. Number 1. Football. Popularly known as soccer in the US and Canada, it is the most popular sport in the world with 4 billion fans. It originated in England in the 17th century, though history points to people playing similar games as far back to 2,000 years, beginning in China. One reason for football's popularity is that unlike other sports, it requires expensive equipment. All you need to play football is a ball and your foot. Football is a family of team sports that involve, to varying degrees, kicking the ball to score a goal. It's played all over the world, but is particularly popular in Europe, Central and South America, and Africa. Number 2. Cricket. 2.5 billion fans. Coming in second place is cricket with 2.5 billion fans. The game is most popular in the UK and some former British colonies, notably India, Pakistan, and Australia. Like baseball, it involves 2 teams, a bat, a large field, and scoring runs. Their significant differences, however, include a long regular pitch and the center of the cricket field, where the ball is thrown to the batsman, as opposed to bond at the center of the baseball diamond facing a batter at home plate. Number 2. Hockey. 2 billion fans. Hockey is a sport where 2 teams play against each other by trying to maneuver a ball or a puck into the opponent's goal using a hockey stick. Hockey, both on ice and on the field, boasts a following of 2 billion people. Field hockey is mainly played in Europe, Africa, and Asia, and Australia, whereas ice hockey is popular in Canada, US, Northern Europe. Unlike ice hockey, field hockey does not involve body contact in the form of checking. Number 4. Tennis. 1 billion fans. It is estimated that tennis has a fan base of 1 billion people. In tennis, players on both sides of an elongated net try to hit a ball with a racket so that it either goes past their opponents or bounces on their opponent's side twice to score points. Number 5. Volleyball. 900 million fans. Volleyball is a team sport in which 2 teams of 6 players are separated by a net. Each team tries to score points by grounding a ball on the other team's court under organized rules. It has been part of an official program on the Summer Olympic Games since Tokyo 1964. One of the popular variants of the game, known as beach volleyball, is played on sand with 2 people on each team, as opposed to regular volleyball where there are normally 6 players on each team. Number 6. Table tennis. 875 million fans. Table tennis, also known as ping pong and wiff-waff, is a sport which 2 or 4 players hit a lightweight ball, also known as ping pong ball, back and forth across a table using a small racket. The game takes place on a hard table divided by a net. It originated in Europe in the early 20th century. The game is now popular worldwide, with an estimated following of 875 million fans, especially popular in Asia, but is also followed in Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Number 7. Basketball. 825 million fans. Basketball is a team sport which has 2 teams, more commonly of 5 players each, opposing one another in a regular square court, compete with the primary objective of shooting a basketball through the defender's hoop while preventing the opposing team from shooting through their hoop. Invented by James Naismith, a Canadian teacher at a school in the US in the late 19th century. Invented by James Naismith, a Canadian teacher at a school in the US in the 19th century. Basketball is now played worldwide and has an estimated following of 225 million. Like football, it is particularly popular because not much equipment is needed, but because 2 baskets and a ball and it is an accessible sport regardless of class. Number 8. Baseball. 500 million fans. America's national pastime is thought to have descended from English sports, rounder and cricket. Baseball is bat and ball game played between two opposing teams who take turns in batting and fielding. The game proceeds when a player is on the field and called the pitcher and throws a ball that a player on the batting team tries to hit with a bat. Today, baseball is popular not only in the US, but also in East Asia and Latin America. The sport has an estimated following of 500 million fans. Number 9. Rugby. 475 million. Rugby union, commonly known as simply as rugby, is a fully contact team sport that originated in Europe in the first half of the 19th century. It is now the most popular in the UK and other Commonwealth countries like Australia and New Zealand. In rugby, two teams try to kick, carry, or pass ball over an end and goal line to score points. Rugby is a contact sport involving a lot of tackling, similar to American football. But whereas American football players wear a lot of padding and hard helmets to protect themselves, rugby players wear very little protection. Number 10. Golf. 450 million fans. Golf is a club and ball sport in which players use various clubs to hit balls into a series of holes on a course in a few strokes as possible. Golf originated in Scotland in the 15th century. Interestingly, however, the word golf originated in New Zealand from the word golf, which is translated to club. Golf is particularly popular in Western Europe, East Asia, and North America. Sports are almost as old as human civilization itself. Historical evidence suggests that human beings have been participating in sports for the last 3,000 years. Many things about sports have changed over time, even if that love for dynamism and athletic powers have remained the same. New technology have revisionalized the way many sports are played nowadays. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and share with your friends. Also, do well to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification to get alert when we release new content.